Okay, so I wanna share with you guys this awesome life hack about what to do when you're overwhelmed. And the reason it comes up today is because I am overwhelmed. I woke up today and realized I am overwhelmed. I have got too much to do. And if you're an entrepreneur, if you run a home business, I'm sure you understand this. I have got too much to do. And so I'm going to just launch right into it. So, okay, one of the big problems is we have a lot of people. I'm not accusing anybody that's on the Periscope right now, but I'm going to tell you there are a lot of people that spend way too much time focused on things they're interested in and not focusing on things they can influence. And that's the first big problem, because that's such a time drain when you focus on things you're interested in, like reading People magazine, like watching reality TV, like talking about news, weather, sports, politics, things that you have absolutely no influence over, you're simply interested in. And there is no way for you to be able to contribute to the greater good simply discussing the things that you're interested in. And it is a massive, massive time drain. And the mass media understands that and they capitalize on it. Sports franchises understand and capitalize on that. Politicians understand and capitalize on that. And none of it does you any good. And so, as a first part of the life hack, stop draining your time talking about the things you're interested in and spend time focusing on the things you can influence. What are things you can influence? You can influence the development of your children. You can influence the strength of your personal relationships. You can influence the balance in your bank account. So why not spend time on those things so you can actually start making a powerful impact on the world and actually focusing on the things that you can influence versus talking about the things you're interested in. Now, here's the other part of the life hack. So let's say you're doing that. I believe I'm doing that. I've cut out television from my life completely, and I don't spend time talking about idle things I have no influence over, but I still find myself in a position, now that I'm living intentionally with purpose, I find myself in this position, I still have too much to do. Feel like I can't keep up. I'm overwhelmed. I wake up this morning and I'm overwhelmed. So how do I handle that? Okay, here's what you need. And this is simple and it's profound, and you may have heard it, but I want you to really, really listen now, okay? You have to have laser-like focus. I understand. If you have an entrepreneurial mind, it is so hard. I think all of us entrepreneurs suffer from the squirrel syndrome, right? Oh, squirrel, squirrel, a couple different directions every few minutes, because there's opportunities everywhere, right? And we've taught ourselves to recognize opportunity. But the thing is, you absolutely must have laser-like focus. And here's a couple things I do to help with that. Every night when I go to bed, I prepare myself for the next day by writing down a list. I don't know any successful people that don't do that. And for the longest time, my mentors told me to do that, and I didn't. And I'm going to tell you, once I started doing it, it made a massive difference in the amount I was able to get done. You have to focus on the activities that produce income, or, if income's not what you're after, but you have to focus on the high value activities that accomplish the purpose that you're after. And so every evening, you need to prepare for the next day by writing a list down. Write that list down so that you don't wake up the next morning overwhelmed, and put the top 1, 2, or 3 things that you absolutely must do, put them on that list, and that's where your focus needs to stay at the beginning of that next day until you accomplish those things. Now for me today, I have one thing, just one thing that I have to get done. One thing. So as soon as I get this Periscope done, I guess I should count Periscope, because that's one thing I have to do every day too, right? I do that at the beginning of the workday or the middle of the day. But other than that, I have one thing to do today, and it is a key marketing task that is super, super important to my business as an income producing activity. And so as soon as I get done with the Periscope today, I'm going to focus on that one thing. The phone is getting put on silent. The emails are not getting responded to. Any distractions or interruptions that would come my way, they're getting tuned out. And I'm going to focus on that one thing, laser-like focus, until it's done. And that is absolutely what you have to do. You have to have that discipline with yourself to say, I'm going to focus. And then on that list that you have of top 1, 2, 3 things you need to get done, they get done first before anything else. All right? Have that discipline. There's an amazing life hack for you. Profound, simple, but so many of us aren't doing it. You have to do it.